As you know, every sentence has different types, like sometimes we speak simple sentences, affirmative sentences in which we are positive about the work. Some sentences are like negative, in which we are telling the negative point or not to do. And some are interrogative, like questions. So we also write here affirmative for A for affirmative, N for negative, I for interrogative. Affirmative, negative, and interrogative. Present, the four for the types of present: simple, continuous, perfect, perfect continuous. Now, present, past, future, and for the types: present simple, like past simple, future simple, we will write like this. Which helping verb we use while we are writing the present simple sentence? Present simple affirmative. Now I am telling you just helping verbs. Which helping verbs we will use? In present simple affirmative, we don't use any of the helping verb. Right? Present simple negative or interrogative, in both we use do or does. In the past simple, same. In affirmative, we don't use any helping verb. In negative and interrogative sentence, we use did. Future simple. In future simple, in thrice types of the sentence, we use will or shall. In present continuous, we use is, am, or are. In past continuous, we use was or were. In future continuous, we use will be or shall be. In present perfect, we use has or have. In past perfect, we use had. In future perfect, we use will have or shall have. In present perfect continuous, we use has been or have been. In past perfect continuous, we use had been. In future perfect continuous, we use will have been or shall have been. These are the helping verbs. Now I am telling you, in affirmative, present simple affirmative, we don't use any helping verb, but we add s or es with the form of verb. What we use? S or es we use with the form of verb. And what about do does? Where we use do and where we use does. So when in the sentence we have third person singular, learn these third person singular persons: he, she, it, or any one name. We use with third person singular does, or with every of the pronoun we use did. But in past simple affirmative, we don't use any of the helping verb. In future simple, we use will or shall. What is the story of will or shall? Where we use will, where we use shall. Will, when we show 100%, 10%, then we use shall. So now it is going to be omitted from the language. We don't use more shall now. If you use will with any of the pronoun, it will be corrected. Nobody can tell it, nobody is incorrect it. Okay, so we can use will with every of the pronoun. Or if you want to use shall with I or we, because we feel with ourselves, like I, when we use about talking about ourselves, like I will do, I shall submit this, so we can use shall. But I or we, you can use shall, but it is not You are not bounded to use every time shall with the pronoun. In continuous, now present continuous is MR. When the pronouns he, she, like third person singular, we use is. When we use we or you, so we use are with them. Or if we have pronoun I, so we use am. Got it? What about was were? In the same manner, with singular pronoun, singular persons we use was. With plural persons we use were. Will be, shall be the same. You can use will be with every pronoun or person. Perfect. Has or have. With the third person singular we use has, and rest of them we use have. And what are third person singular? I'm telling you, I'm giving you here, like he, she, it, or any one name we use has, and rest of the persons we use have. Had. With all of the pronouns persons we use had. We can use had. Same with shall, will have or shall have. Has been, have been, again same. With third person singular we use has been, and rest of the persons we use, with the rest of the persons we use have been. Had been for all and will have been for all. We can use. Now I am telling you form of verb. Which form of verb we use in which tense? We have 4 forms of verbs. First form of verb, second form of verb, third form of verb, and fourth form of verb. For example, warn. Warn is first form of verb. Warned, this is second form of verb. Warn, it is regular verb, so warn is also third form of verb. Fourth form of verb is the combination of first form of verb plus ing, like warning. It is warning. This is fourth form of verb. Where we use which form of verb? First form of verb. In all simple tenses, we use first form of verb except past simple affirmative, because we use second form of verb in past simple affirmative. Got it? In continuous, first form of verb, second form of. In third form of verb, where do we use third form of verb? In all perfect tenses. It belongs present perfect or past perfect or future perfect. For every perfect tense we use third form of verb, like completed, done. Fourth form of verb. Fourth form of verb we use with continuous and perfect continuous, like in which tense the action is going on, that is called continuous. So we use fourth form of verb with all continuous and perfect continuous. This is the chart which you didn't get from any of the big book or any of the grammar language books, because I have presented it by myself, and my thousands of students, by number of students could get the benefit from this.